Okay, we started recording. So this is. Get in the stream. Get in the stream.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
This is the Mario Kart world. The Russian Conspiracies.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, do you like my little intro slide?
It's so beautiful.
See, I just realized I should have what the slides are like on my phone because I don't remember it.
You don't remember? You literally made them though.
I made them yesterday. Because I made them like my type of humor. Alright. What are you singing?
No, that's the fucking Undertale.
We've lost so much revenue.
Thanks to
All the revenue is gone.
Thanks to BN.
Alright.
Thank you, BN.
Chapter 1. 30 confirmed stages because the Korean website leaked Rainbow Road. It's right there.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I don't think... Like, since we already have Rainbow Road revealed, I think that just means there's 30 tracks.
There's a dog in this game?
I just realized, like, you don't see me post this dog. I post this dog a lot.
I know.
Yeah, they added a dog. And
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Chapter 2. Every new character except Nabbit are probably reused from tracks, and most of them are obstacles.
Well, I mean, Nabbit's from Tour still.
Yeah, but even just looking at tracks, just looking at retro tracks from previous games, we have the Piantas and Cataquacks from Peach Beach, the Cow Moo Moo Meadows, the Swoop from Chaco Mountain, the Rocky Ridge from Airship Fortress, the fucking Fishbone from Warrior Shipyard, Snowman, not even Mr. Blizzard, it's specifically the Snowman from DK Pack.
Snowman!
Now, I do not think correlation equals causation here. Except for Moo Moo Cow. You cannot look at this and tell me they did not include Moo Moo Meadows just to have Moo Moo Cow be playable. But other than that, I don't think correlation means causation. I think they're just reusing characters from...
I was gonna say, what track has Coin Coffer been the hazard on?
He's never...
We aren't entirely sure yet.
Before. I don't know if I go over it in these slides, but I'm probably just gonna explain at some point anyways what I think Coin Coffer is. Because I think there is something interesting going on with Coin Coffer.
I just found out they made Minecraft Steve non-binary. How does that? I just
What?
found
What?
that out
Dude,
right now.
what it- no, what?
I just
what
found
does
that out
correlate
right
with
now.
you?
It is dude, Steve is literally the next slide.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
What? Wait, where you... Okay, we'll talk about that after I'm done recording. Okay. Chapter 3. Every new character, except for Nava and maybe Pianta, because Pianta would be weird for this, are transformations from Kamek.
Actually, I'm gonna debunk that right now. Pianta is a transformation from
they
Kamek. Yeah, I did see that from a new video game footage.
Oh, okay. So this is outdated. We're getting a lot of new stuff. I think even some of the stuff I use is outdated, and I guess the slideshow itself is outdated now. So that's fine.
Just make a new one. Just make.
I'm not making a new one. After how long this
We're
one
not doing
took,
this.
I'm not making another one.
We're not doing this.
So, if you've been keeping up with like the speculation for this game, you already know this. This is like pretty well talked about by this point if you're like in that community. But the Kamek item will summon a bunch of random obstacles for you to dodge that are enemies, and they'll also turn you into enemies. And the reason I chose these two pictures is because the Goomba was already unlocked in the demo, so they didn't get a notification, but the Pokey wasn't. So they got a notification for the Pokey. So that means that's probably how you unlock some of the characters in here. Now,
it would also make sense with a red exclamation mark on the side of them.
Yeah, so...
Hi, Cody.
What secrets were made? I don't know.
Well,
but
something...
Oh.
Kamek is an important puzzle piece, so do not forget about them. Do not forget about them.
Can you send me this image later?
This one? Or the I
Yeah,
don't
can
know?
you send me that later? What do you mean you don't? No, the one after. I don't know. This one.
I don't know.
I think I did a pretty good job with this one.
Yeah,
We'll
can
see
you
around
send?
it.
Can you send it to me after the stream?
Yeah. Chapter 4. Newer characters are obviously lower effort than the ones that they revealed in January. What the hell is this? Seriously,
sidestepper.
what the hell is this? Why isn't he grabbing a bike? So
Okay, I guess that is fair.
I think what Rebirth. Okay. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because we
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
I am not going to say it. I am just deeply traumatized. So I have two different things here. First, Cataquack and Coin Coffer, they're just straight up doing the same trick animation here. Now, granted, is there much you can do with Cataquack and Coin Coffer? No. But also, this is a reuse animation. And if you look on the side, this is the cow getting one of the food items, but they don't turn into a costume. So I think all of these Kamek transformation characters, they're getting no costumes. At the very least, they're getting none of the like coarse ones that seem to be popping up. I think we'll probably get recolors of like the Bitty Buds, Pokies, whatever. But
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we might get like a red Cataquack or something.
yeah, I think
don't
like
know.
red Cataquack, green Pokey, like blue Sidestepper, those are like all things that already exist.
Or
so
like
I wouldn't be
Ice,
surprised.
Boomerang, and Fire Bro.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
definitely happening. But in terms of like actual costumes and not recolors, I don't think they're getting any.
Hot dog taco ham.
Thank you, BN. Then Chapter 5. Nabbit and the Mysteries of the Open World. Oh, that's Nabbit. That's Nabbit in the Open World trailer. So this is the Nabbit hypothesis. Characters will appear in the open world, and you need to do stuff to unlock them. So like with Nabbit here, you probably have to chase him or something.
So, kind of like mission mode from DS, a little bit.
I mean, kind of. I still
honestly think
there
this
will be,
is-
like, huh?
Well, I just honestly think like with this, it actually makes for a prime like mission mode like thing
Yeah.
they could do.
I think there will be like mini games and stuff to do around the map. to get,
Dude,
like,
this is
high
the
scores on.
perfect way to bring back mission mode. If they don't do it, they should do it.
Yeah, and I do touch on later like some of the things I think is going on here. But I think there's still a lot of stuff we don't know about the open world as of right now, because there is a direct later, so that means there's enough stuff to reveal still. So like maybe you have to chase Nabbit around, maybe you have to do a side quest or maybe you have to like beat him in a race, but yeah, just do something, and that's probably
Yeah.
gonna be how you unlock Nabbit.
That's how I was suspecting it, but there's something that's a little wrong with this that ties up with the gameplay trailer that we saw at Treehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did get a look at the majority of the desert, but the only characters in the desert that I saw were Daisy, Shy Guy, Mario, and I think Wario, and that was it.
I mean, it could be like random event type stuff.
It could be a random
I
event
think
type of
especially
thing.
Nabbit, he could just show up anywhere and you have to go chase
Yeah,
him.
my guess is Nabbit's just kind of a random appearance type of thing.
Alright, so then... you can tell I started doing little funny names for these. So this is the Mario discrepancy. So as you can see here, it looks to be that every track in the game has 10 characters and costumes associated with it. And as we can see with Mario Bros. Circuit, it has Mario, and then 5 Mario costumes, and then 4 blocked Mario costumes. But then for Crown City, there's just 10 question mark blocks. So, what do the characters on the map mean? Do enemies count in these track lists? Are there only 30 characters with all costumes? Do all characters with alts only get 10? How do you unlock these costumes? What does any of this mean? I don't know. But my guess for what was in the corner is I think the P-switches are gonna be like those straw dolls from Mario Odyssey, where like you step on it, there's like a little time challenge that you have to do, and that'll give
I
you
remember
something.
that.
I think the blocks, you just gotta hit them. You're just probably just hidden throughout places, and you gotta hit them to get something to get the counter up for whatever. And I saw a higher quality picture of this. It's not a regular coin, it is specifically a Peach coin. So I don't think this is a coin counter. I think it's probably just Peach coins that you collect, and you probably put it on a shop. Which, when we get into the
believe
next
it.
one- Huh?
Can I add to something?
Yeah, sure.
Honestly, I want to believe anyway, that the Peach coin there is more of a, like, what you would definitely call a currency to just purchase outfits and stuff like that, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it'll be like purple coins from Odyssey.
Yeah. That is probably the case. Just like character exclusive coins with the areas that make sense for them.
Yeah, there's probably not going to be too many. Like, if every important character, and I say important as in, like, characters who have appeared in multiple games or
Like
wouldn't really make sense to be a Kamek spawn, I would definitely see 10 characters getting, or not, I mean, every character getting 10 costumes. That'd be a little hard to do with every single course, probably.
I'm surprised how many, costumes they've like shown off for characters like Baby Mario, because like I didn't feel like they like give him like a good amount, but he has a actually decent amount.
I think all the characters are probably going to have 10, except for the Kamek spawns. That's it. I'd even say Nabbit might. I don't know.
Depends. I mean, even
I
still,
wouldn't doubt it.
we've only seen 2 courses. So it could just be like, some courses have less than 10, some have more. We just literally have no idea right now. I was going with that as a baseline.
I mean, they could also just add more costumes.
Oh no,
as
they're
well.
definitely gonna add more
Yeah, it's
in the
100%
future.
DLC. Like,
Dude,
either
I
like
need-
paid or free.
I need like 20 Moo costumes.
That's true. It's all true. I'll touch. It's later in the presentation, so I'll touch upon it. Then Chapter 6: Sponsorships, Achievements, and Kart Customization. So every single track, it seems like, has achievements tied to them. But whenever these achievements pop up, it has the sponsorship appear right next to it. So I think what this means is that these are like stickers to put onto your cart. So maybe not like cart customization and more like cart personalization, if that makes any sense. Like, these don't do anything, but you can just have them there just because. Now, like that's cool if that's in the game, but why bring this up when talking about the roster? So, if this is how the achievements work, and there really is 10 different stuff associated with each track, meaning there's like 300 playable things with all these achievements to do, there's just gonna be tons of crap to collect. And I think that's why a shop is pretty likely, just to fill the shop with random garbage. Just be like, hey, do you want to buy like red Pianta or whatever? So, and especially with the fact that you can get up to 20 coins per race, I think there's probably gonna be a new game shop somewhere. Maybe it's only like 1 per track, and that's where you get all the track specific unlockables, or it's like somewhere in like one of the city tracks. Who knows? Chapter 7: The Koopalings, the Fishbone Claws, the Kamek Hypothesis, and the 3D World Connection. This is where the conspiracy shit starts. So the Koopalings just straight up have their sponsorships in the game. And that is why I want to introduce the Fishbone Claws and the Kamek Hypothesis. So, if the Mario Kart World team went out of their way to put Fishbone in the game. And that probably means they already included everyone who should be in the game over Fishbone. I think.
I would like to see Paratrooper, and we have seen him as like an NPC, so I really do hope.
Same with Luma. I'm really hoping Luma shows up.
I think.
Didn't Luna already show up?
But that's a bit later. Luma was like, people thought Luma was in one of the trailers, but it was actually just.
Oh.
Sorry, I zoned out. What is this image?
This is the Fishbone claws.
You have to watch a good show to understand.
I watched the show recently, actually.
Okay.
I do hope though that characters like Drybones and Goomba still get costumes, even though they are enemies. Like especially Goomba.
But you know how cool it'd be if Goomba and Koopa had costumes based off of the Paper Mario partners.
Yes, I think I did I tell you about that before? Because I know I told that to somebody before.
I don't know.
Yeah, I love like if you could just pick like Goombario. I'd play so much Goombario.
I gotta be honest with you. I gotta say that there definitely is some RPG inspiration at least, because that dark blue Yoshi has gotta be a Boshi reference of some sort.
It's definitely a Boshi reference.
I do think if we do get a Goomba costume, it will probably be like one of them will probably be like the female Goomba from Odyssey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a very good idea, though. To be honest with you.
That's a good shout.
I don't know if it's later down, but what's it called? I was thinking that they probably just showed all the like NPC model reuses first and just didn't highlight like most of them, because they're saving like actual newcomers for the next trailer. Cause like the Mario Kart 8 trailer showed newcomers like separately from the first trailer, so thinking it's probably
the only newcomer they
I
really
definitely-
highlighted was
I
Moo
would
Moo.
not be surprised if like we got all the shitty enemies that we're gonna get in Phase 2 at the very least.
Yeah, the only what is it? One they highlighted was like the Moo Moo Meadows cow.
If that's the case, I think
there is one I think has a shot, but it might not be base game, and it might just never be playable. But I want to bring it up later. And then that's Fishbone Claws. So, and I also want to bring up the Kamek hypothesis, which is that the way you unlock the characters outside of Nabbit that we know right now is so obtuse that I doubt that's like the only main method of unlocking characters. Because specifically, like getting turned into an enemy by a random item that is so specific and weird that I think the reason they did that is because they have so many characters to unlock that it was just easier to have that one thing be like a subset of characters.
Or alternatively, if we're going back to the whole character coin idea, that's just an extra way to unlock a character, just like how it's kind of an extra way to unlock a character in Mario Kart Wii, where if you finish a certain amount of races, you get that character instead of doing 150cc with a certain cup. Like, that's my feeling for it. This is a replacement for that.
Because I definitely think, like, I think they know it'd be annoying to have to, like, let's say you unlocked, like, so it seems to be, like, 19 of these that we know of. Maybe Wiggler's not one. Maybe Drybones isn't one.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Wiggler is.
You know, let's just say, just for an even number, let's just say Drybones is not one of them and Nabbit's not one of them. So there's 18 transformations. I think they know that it'd be pretty annoying to have to unlock them randomly, or if like the transformations were track specific. I think they know that'd be pretty annoying, so I'm guessing there's still like a second method of unlocking them.
There's definitely got to be a second method.
Yeah. So then, these are all the veterans I'd say are pretty safe under Fishbone Claws. I don't think any of this is too crazy to say.
I think there's one more. I'd probably put Dixie Kong in there too, because there's no way they bring back every other tour veteran except for Dixie. That's stupid.
They didn't bring back Poochie, did they?
I mean,
No,
and
they did
Poochie
not.
too.
I
forgot
I
Poochie
bring
was
up Dixie
Thor.
later.
Shoot, I'm a fraud. I forgot Poochie was in Tor.
Actual
These
fraud.
are just
I-
these are just the ones I think are like the most safe to be brought back.
Dude,
And
I
then-
pray that Poochie comes back. Like,
I do too.
please.
Poochie's such a good pick.
Pray that they come back. Didn't even remember them like a second ago.
So this is the 3D world connection. For some reason, like a lot of our random enemies in here are just from 3D world, and it looks like they also borrow their models from 3D world.
I think we will be playing Form.
So this is just, you know, I'm not saying this game was specifically made to be like 3D world, Kart world, but there is a correlation there. So if there's more Kamek transformations, you can get like Bully or the Thwomp or Taifu playable. But also Boom Boom has been spotted as like an obstacle. If Boom Boom's in the game and they're just making every random character.
What's
into a
peculiar
playable character,
is
Boom Boom
I
probably-
did actually see Boom Boom in more than one place. I saw another gameplay trailer from a different YouTuber. It seemed like I can't remember the name of it, but I think it was the city level, and
like-
it was just kind of in the middle of the road, swinging its arms violently.
Yeah, and like, Boom Boom is treated more as like a character than a species, but also you can just act like it is a species, so whatever.
The thing is,
Fair enough.
I get the argument, and I do agree that there is a 3D world clause, but these 4 examples are like really weird.
I'm just
pick
putting
from.
shit up there. This is to be comprehensive. Really, I think the ones that matter here is Boom Boom. I think Boom Boom is the one that matters, and then if you're adding Boom Boom, you're probably adding Pom Pom. I think Plussie's just a good name to get up.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say they're just gonna add Pom Pom also, because I mean, Super Mario Party. Yeah.
Yeah, but
They added
also
Pom
these
Pom.
games are much bigger in scale than Super Mario Party and Mario Tennis Aces.
This is one of their biggest games. Like in general, this is probably their
Like,
biggest game
and
on
again,
on the Switch.
This goes back to Fishbone Claws. If you have Boom Boom and you have a Fishbone, just fucking add Pom Pom.
True.
But
But I
this
don't
is
know.
just-
They could do anything at this
yeah,
point, man.
the
I
other-
don't know.
The other examples were just Kamek hypothesis. See, this is why I had to introduce my own jargon for this. I'm
Honestly,
having,
thinking.
I'm having a
Sorry.
great time right now. What the end?
I'm thinking that like I agree. Like I get Fishbone Claws, but I feel like you're kind of overthinking it a bit because like it's literally all just asset flips. Like it's entirely
yeah,
asset.
The whole
it is
point of
all
this
asset
video
flips,
is we're
and
overthinking
These are
everything.
all asset flips.
Like yeah.
It's all
I
asset
mean,
flips
you
on
know what?
3D
You know
world.
what? You know what? You know what? I'm not. You know what? Yeah, I should overthink it too. That's the whole
Yeah,
fun.
This is the
I
whole point.
opened it
Yeah.
up calling it a conspiracy. That's the point of it.
Yeah, it's all
I think
overthinking.
Dory would be pretty cool to have in this.
Dory
you-
versus Poochie Clan. Not Poochie. Plessy. Dory versus
Yeah.
Plessy Clan War.
I feel like the first game they're both in, which would be really funny.
Dude, the dolphins in here, so Plessy should be here.
Now, Ian, I want to say I don't think this is all. I don't think all of these are happening. But
I'm not.
this
I'm
is
no. I'm saying they
for the
should
speculation.
happen.
This is for the speculation.
Yeah, and I'm saying they should happen.
We will be playing as Taifu.
Dude, when I saw Fishbones, I actually like low-key got pissed off because it's not even connected to the cart. Like it's not.
That's the
it's
fun
not,
of it. That's the awesome of this.
It's not even connected to the cart.
Alright, these are just other characters I think are pretty safe guesses.
How likely is talking flower?
You know what? Its chances aren't zero. Honestly, I think it's like 50-50.
We should.
I think if Talking Flower was in the game, though, it'd have a bigger presence. But also, Mario Wonder's pretty new, so maybe they just threw it in last second. Who knows?
It's in the Mario Party Jamboree like bonus
Dude, Talking
$80
Flower,
port too.
Talking Flower showed up in a spin-off before Cappy. It's fucked.
Dude.
That is pretty funny.
Actually, I think Baby Pauline will join the game.
They're
If they
not
add
a,
Baby Paul. Honestly, you can add Baby Pauline at this point. There's so much random stuff that I don't even care anymore.
Didn't they like create Baby Pauline for Donkey Kong?
We don't even know if it's a
We
baby
don't
or
know
not, or a
that yet.
completely different character. We don't know that.
It looks like
It's
a kid
just
though.
It's just a
It could
child.
just be a completely
It's
different,
a
different
child
character.
that looks like Pauline.
I
You
think
don't
it's
even
just
think it is Pauline. You were telling me that you don't think it's Pauline. Just someone that. looks like
I think there's a
It's-
chance it isn't even Pauline.
Dude,
I
I'm
think it's
just
an
playing.
actual
I'm
chance.
just playing devil's advocate right now. I don't think it's Pauline.
All right.
Okay.
So
We will
anyway,
be
back to
playing Baby
Ninja.
Yoshi. Oh,
Well, what about Ninja?
Okay, listen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. To have Ninja in Mario Golf and have some part of relevance in Mario Wonder, and then add him to Mario Party, only for him to not be in Mario Kart feels like a really weird thing to do.
Yeah, they've been
I
chilling him in games.
I think Ninja is Fishbone Claw's strongest warrior. Because you do not add all these random Mario enemies and not have Ninja be playable.
Especially with the Mario Maker 2 stuff with
Yeah,
Ninja.
he's important in Mario Maker 2, playable in Golf and Party. He's big in Mario Wonder.
Anyone else
He's
noticing
everywhere.
that every single decade they're just choosing a random new like Super Mario Bros. 2 character to just bring back from the dead?
Yeah.
Will we see
Already,
King
yeah.
Ward in 2030?
Ward
I saw him.
will be
a little
mentioned
bit.
later.
Dude, you're gonna see Meowser before that. Or the
So
mouse
this
one?
was made by Chuck
Mouser.
Gunner, who unfortunately couldn't make it. He's idle right
Who
now.
unfortunately
do you think
passed
do you think
away.
I can get him in here right now?
You cameo your list.
You could try.
Yo, wait, I didn't even consider Fuzzy. Oh, yo, I'm playing Fuzzy.
If he happens.
If he happens, I'm playing Fuzzy.
Dude, I think it's so funny. I'm seeing Thwomp above Kamek and Blooper. We've won.
Dude, what about the
I-
fire bar?
I still think it's
Firefox-
kind of crazy that like.
Actually, what?
I still think it's crazy that they added Conquador of all enemies, because that's like the most forgettable one that you could add.
Bro, Conquador implies that they made a new course and added Conquador to it.
It's in Desert Hills.
Yeah.
Did he forget to put Contour on here? I don't see Contour.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I can see it.
Reveal.
To be fair, it is the most forgettable one.
This is true.
Dude, they've surpassed the Queen Bee allegations. That character's
Arguably, it's
forgettable.
Contour Claws, but Contour Claws isn't as fun as Fishbone Claws.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna assume he's not showing up. So this is made by Chum Gunder. It's a pretty good overview of like this is for Kamek Hypothesis, who is actually showing up in the game. The one that's notable is actually these are all kind of notable. I think not all the hazards are gonna be playable because really like. I don't really know if they're gonna be like, here's the Mario Skeeter from Galaxy 2.
Okay, but they did go, here's the Conquador from
Yeah,
3D
but
World, so...
my thing is, I think with the generic enemies specifically, aside from Mario Land Moai, because Mario Land Moai is so, like, what the fuck? I think outside of that, and I guess Thwomp, because Thwomp's pretty iconic, but nobody would ever think of it in Mario Kart. Outside of those two, I don't think any of these really have a good shot of happening. Also, boom, 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 boom.
I
Character.
honestly just thought about it, and I think it would be really funny if Bullet Bill was also a character.
I would
Dude.
kneel. My
Bullet-
knee.
Okay,
My knee.
Bullet-
I was telling this to
Bullet.
BN earlier. I really want to have like every Mario 1 enemy playable. It'd be so cool.
Dude, I pulled up
That
the
would be
Mario
funny.
wiki and they put Bullet Bill and Bullet Bill Blaster as separate like Wikipedia pages for Mario 1 enemies, so I
Yeah.
think we know who. Dude, imagine the
A Bullet
not
Bill
even
Blaster.
They
not
are
even the
technically
Bullet Bill, but the
classified.
Blaster.
We
The
will
blaster
be
as a
playing
laser.
as the bullet bill blaster.
I wanna-
That's all I'm saying.
I want to be the blaster, but also I don't think Bullet Bill's gonna happen for literally only one reason. Not even because it's an item, but because it has an item, an icon when you use the item, and that's gonna that's gonna confuse a lot of people.
Yeah,
while
yeah,
playing
that's
the
fair.
game.
If they weren't frauds, they would have made the item icon sideways.
I don't
Yeah.
think though for Mario 1 enemies we would get Buzzy Beetle.
Dude, we need Buzzy Beetle.
Buzzy
It
Beetle.
would be funny if they
I
got him.
don't.
Also, I need to mention this now. Because it's not in the image, but Sumo Bro, Spiny, and Freezy are all hazards. I don't think any of them are playable. Maybe Sumo Bro is playable. If they're like, if this is like sparking 0 numbers, then maybe. But I think that we probably have all of the generic enemies, aside from maybe like Flop and Moehead, if they really
I'd be
wanna go there.
shocked if they add Breezy of all characters, because then that would just complete the trinity of Mario Bros. Except for
Oh.
Fly Guy. Or
We
what's that guy's name?
need Fly Guy in this game, dude. Oh, and you
Dude,
know what? We need all 5. We need all 5 Mario Bros. Enemies. We need the Shell Creepers, the Sidesteppers, the Freezy, the Fly Guy, and the Fireball.
It would be pretty funny to just have like fucking Mario 1, like Mario Bros. Just enemies, like besides like this what is its name, the sidestep or whatever.
I mean, Fly Guy's like the only Mario Bros. Enemy that doesn't show up like ever. So, I'd be impressed if they did that.
I don't even know what it looks like now.
I only remember what it looks like in Superstar Saga because it was in the Sula area.
Dude, imagine the Bowser axe from the end of the level
Yeah.
as a race.
It's gonna be so weird if they ever did like have to include like shell creepers, because they are just like Koopas that like.
What are we doing?
I think
Unfortunate.
Nintendo probably just considers Shell Creepers Koopas. Like,
I mean, they probably do, but it's just really
I
funny.
mean, like the Koopas in Mario Galaxy kind of look like Shell Creepers. I think it's interchangeable.
Yeah.
Oh, so apparently in Mario Power Tennis, shell creepers are in the what's it called? They have
They're
an
in the
unused model. No, yeah, they have an unused model, and it's just a Koopa but on all 4s. And
Yeah,
like,
this is
and,
what
like-
they look like in Mario Galaxy, but they don't have thumbnails. Why does he have
Yeah.
thumbnails here? That's gross.
I don't know. That's the shell creeper. They're not in Galaxy.
They're
That's
not in
that's just-
Galaxy, but that's what the Koopas in Mario
That's
Galaxy
just what the
Yeah.
look like.
They're just based off of the Super Mario Bros. 1 sprite, where they're on all 4s.
Actually,
Is that what it's
Trebuchet,
supposed
I
to
was
look
thinking.
like? Are they supposed to be
Yeah.
all 4s on Mario 1?
I mean, yeah, I don't know
Then
how
why are they
else.
upright?
Yeah.
They're not upright. They just have long necks and they're just short.
Oh.
They're made they're made to look like that because of this one. I think like the 1x1 sprite thing.
Wait. That makes so
Um,
much more sense actually. Okay.
Hey Trebuchet, this is just like an unrelated question. Do you see Mecha Koopa happening, like a Mecha Koopa?
I mean, here's my thing. I'll touch upon this later. This like my final big point, just to say right now, is like updates. But I think we'll probably get like random enemies as DLC updates because they seem pretty easy to do. But is that Mecha? Thank you, BN. Alright, I'll just keep going because I wanted to have like the part where we talk about everything be at the end.
Oh, fair enough.
So this is chapter 9, story mode and boss fights. Story mode is probably gonna happen. There's this big open map for us to go through, and there needs to be some single player thing to do on Switch 2 when it releases. It's gonna be $80. Story mode's probably gonna happen. Now all of this stuff like came out after I initially made the slideshow, so the slideshow is already updated even before I upload this video. But so it was found that like there was this area in the trailer that said like star shards, like here's where the star shards are or whatever. And if you look at, we go back to the beginning.
Oh my god.
If we look at Rainbow Road, right above it, you can see 7 different things. So it's very possible that these are like 7 keys you have to get or something in order to get to Rainbow Road. So that probably means like 7 boss fights, and then maybe an OC final boss. I kind of hope it'd be an OC final boss.
What if the OC final boss is just like a sentient car?
That'd be Kino. I'd actually like get on my knees and cry because it'd be so awesome.
Honestly, man, I think those are just lights.
They could be. They definitely could be, but I think we're gonna get boss fights anyways. And I think it'd be closer to like a CTR where like you fight the boss and then you unlock them. So then this is also what I call the heavyweight discrepancy. So since Mario Kart 7, there's been like multiple sub-weight classes within each weight class instead of it just being light, medium, and heavy. And the Bowser weight class specifically, like the one that I think it's easiest to just imagine him as, it's really only like Wario, DK, Bowser, Charge and Shrek, and maybe the Cow, Pokey, and Contour. But even then, like, apparently Cow has the same stats as Waluigi, and I don't.
That is insane.
And Pokey and Contour could easily just not be like super heavyweights. And
Well, I'm assuming that the cow is a baby cow anyway, so maybe.
Yeah, probably. But in Mario, all the boss characters are like these really big dudes. So if you get these characters via boss fights, this is where like all of our super heavy characters can be like PD Piranha, King Bob-omb, Jack Bowser, Boom Boom, whatever. And then this is how Kamek can still win. The orb is just a Magic Koopa and Kamek's a boss.
Said Kamek can still win, but you put a gif of him getting shot.
He comes back at the end of the episode, I think.
But
actually no, he doesn't. He just gets revived.
I do think that Nintendo should just make a distinction between Magic Koopa.
No, I was thinking
Kamek.
about this yesterday after I finished this. But like, what really they should have done is whenever they made Paper Mario, Cammy should have just been Kamek's design, and then like the Magic Koopas were just the Magic Koopas. Because now it's just confusing.
I think the way they could at least fix this is just keep the blue, like, make like Kamek be the only one who has like a white, like the white band like on his hat. Because it used to just be like a blue one in like earlier depictions, and they can just do that. And make an easier distinction between them.
That's a good idea.
It
Or
makes sense.
they could even make Magic Koopas like all the different colors, like Mario Baseball. Just something.
Yeah.
And they need something. It's so needlessly confusing for no reason. Kamek's like one of the main characters in this series, and he looks like a normal enemy. Because he is a normal enemy.
I mean, in all fairness, I feel like they just like forgot. Hold on, what am I?
I don't think they forgot. I think they just have no idea what to do. Because even in like the Mario Party games, like in the GameCube ones, hold on, I'm going backwards. I don't want to see Kamek getting shot, but I also don't want to go to the next chapter.
No. What I meant was like they sometimes forget that Kamek isn't like a specific character because like isn't he also named Magic Koopa in Japan? Like it's the same name as the enemy.
I think so. It's something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if Kamek was like something they just put in the Yoshi's Island translation, not really thinking about it.
It would be fair.
Because like in the GameCube Mario Party games, they just renamed the Toadies to Magic Koopas, and they make Kamek just Kamek, so there's like no overlap. But yeah, it's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb. So that's how Kamek can still win, ignore the fact he's getting shot.
Oh.
So this is like me yapping. This is the chapter 10, the Wart redesign, the Kong redesigns, and the Tatanga connection. I hope you're ready for this one. So it's pretty obvious to most people, at least like Mario fans, that the art style for this game is leaning much closer to like how it looks in like those 2D art, like promotional material. And
Yeah, but like especially like with like the proportion sizes, it is like the Game Boy and like Super Nintendo era looking.
And there was an internal like memo thing. I don't remember what it was specifically, but they had like all these pictures of like the Mario characters in this art style. You can even see DK there, looking closer to how he looks now. And it was all these Mario characters in this art style, but for some reason they felt like they had to put Wart in here. Now, obviously, they could have just had some fun with it and put Wart in here, but it's interesting to note that this game's bringing back all this random stuff from previous games that never got brought back before, and Wart has a redesign that fits with the rest of the cast now. I'm not saying it means anything, but maybe it does.
Didn't they make that artwork for Link's Awakening?
No.
Oh wait,
Link's
what's
Awakening
this?
Wart looks
What?
way different.
Wait, I've never seen this before. I thought we were talking about the 2D art.
The one on screen right now?
I've never seen this before. The thing on screen right now.
Oh yeah. I can send you some other pictures from it later.
Yeah, I've
But-
seen this image before. I just can't remember where.
Yeah, this got passed around a bit because it was pretty big news that Wart got a redesign at like the Nintendo Sphere.
I thought you were talking about this one where they like
no, that's some old ass art.
No, it's what's it called? It's tech. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. Or I was talking about the shaded version.
That's shaded.
No, this one. Sorry, I couldn't find it. This one.
Oh.
They like shaded it for the. When did they shade this? You know what?
I don't freaking know.
I thought. Yeah, whatever.
But either way, Wart,
Sorry,
not an impossibility. We're talking about how Wart could be in this game.
By the way, just to bring this up about the Kamek Magic Koopa thing, in the original Yoshi's Island Japanese manual, he's called Kamek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this isn't. There was no like Magic
Dude,
Koopa. They made him distinct.
Miyamoto, when he decided that Bowser's caretaker should be a random Magic Koopa, but it should be a Magic Koopa that was named, he was maybe his best decision he's ever made. I don't think he's ever made a better one. I didn't even. No, I forgot the Yoshi's Island cutscenes look like that.
Yeah, it's the pre-rendered shit.
Kind of ugly.
It is a good choice that they did not go with the pre-rendered style.
Yeah, thank God. I didn't have much to say about this. They touched up Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong in promotional material. Oh, I guess Funky Kong too. Or not Funky Kong, Cranky Kong. They see him in the corner. All the Kongs are all the Kongs that matter are probably happening. We're probably getting Dixie, Diddy, Cranky, and Funky.
Yeah, we got Dixie and Thor. So.
I really hope we
Dixie
have
and Thor.
like. I hope we get more Kongs. Yeah, that'd be great. Even DLC is very likely.
I think there's a very strong chance, especially if it's paid DLC, that we get like a DK Island map. That will be talked about later. And
Yeah,
then
DLC is a completely different speculation.
This is pure lunacy, but it's worth bringing up. So,
Oh my God.
this is the Tatanka connection. This is so stupid.
Oh.
So, like people have found in the game that Shy Guy Bazaar is now a Mario Land themed Shrek. It has the Moais in it from Mario Land that have not showed up since Mario Land. And there is a UFO over the desert area where Sarasa Land is in. And we all know what UFO and Sarasa Land means.
You know, the weird thing is when I first saw this, I genuinely got sold. Like I believe it.
I have a feeling this might be like it looks on paper that that could be a connection, but knowing Nintendo, it's probably something completely unrelated.
I think it is very possible this is just an Easter egg, but also there is a non-zero chance they bring back Tatanga. And he can be, maybe he's like a random boss fight.
It's
like
a toss-up
for the keys, or he's just like a side quest where it's like you have to go find the little alien man.
You know what I low-key think?
What?
Those UFOs might have just been like reused from like DK Spaceport or something, and they're just coincidentally above.
Maybe, but it doesn't look like there's any UFOs around it. I don't see it.
Huh. Well, maybe they're just beyond our eyes.
Well, the thing is, if they really wanted to do a Tatanga reference, I'm pretty sure they would have chose Tatanga's ship, though, right?
I mean, I think this is what the generic UFOs look like in Mario Land. Because I saw a comparison, I was like, yeah, they look pretty similar, but I don't know. I just think it's worth bringing up. There's UFOs over Sarasa Land. They're already like heavily referencing landform.
Yeah.
So it's not impossible. I think Tatanga has a better shot than Wart, if anything. I thought it was what the end?
I low-key have like a gut feeling where they're just gonna just go completely berserk over Moo Moo Meadows and just make King Moo Moo as a boss. I made a mock-up. I made a mock-up while you guys were talking.
I like the X-Sword that it's holding.
Yeah. It's not even holding, it's just attached.
Yeah. A little like Fantendo render of King Moo Moo.
It's awesome.
It is pretty fun.
Yeah, and it's also worth noting, there's a lot of really random Mario Land 1 references. They are just, did you see that they brought back the Hotfoot enemy from Mario 3? The candle guy that walks, that's just like a really shitty boo. There's no reason to bring them back ever. They brought them back just because. So.
Well, probably. I mean, if they gave it the sponsorship, I think they're probably back some way.
But at least the way I see it, I don't think they're being weird about like Mario anymore. I think they're just like, you know, these games exist. We can bring them up.
I think it's no joke that Miyamoto did like push the series back a lot, and now that we have new directors and new
Miyamoto got his little grubby hands off of it.
He really wanted his vision and nothing else. And now that he's stepped away and he has his own thing, he's greedy in his own other way. It's let a lot of more fresh takes come into the Mario series, I think Coney said it best, but Mario Kart is the Mario universe, but the most accessible way possible. So if you are getting a Switch too, and you want the most accessible game for like children, adults who don't usually play video games, Mario Kart is the choice. And this basically represents Mario for basically most people that'll have a Switch too. This is what Mario looks like. And yeah, these weirdo choices aren't what you would expect. But I mean, most people know what a Goomba is, they know what Koopas are, they know all this type of stuff. They're fine.
They see a Conqueror,
they
what
probably,
the fuck is this?
But Tatanga is like such a reach that like I don't think it's impossible. I just think it has no one recognizes this except hardcore Mario.
Yeah, well, I think also, I don't think they really care if people recognize it or not. I think they just want to make a good video game that does Mario justice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. If
That's
they
right.
added Bonefin and Cataquack, I think anything goes at this
Yeah,
point.
Fishbone Claws. Fishbone Claws.
Yeah.
Why the fuck
Fishbone
not? Just add Tatanga
is
at
like-
this point, you put a fucking Fishbone in the game.
Hey, I brought this up like a different time. I don't remember when, but I said that I predict that Wart becomes more relevant to the point of being a mainstay in the Switch 2 generation. I think Tatanga will start his step up and go get those like Wart cameos.
I do
Like-
want
like-
to say that it's reaching a little bit.
I can see it. Like, you know
I
how
mean,
Wart
like,
like cameoed
If they really
in...
wanted to like establish more of a rogues gallery for Mario outside of like Bowser, King Boo, and PD Piranha, like go ahead. If I can bring back the Tonga, sure.
We will see a Tatanga cameo in the Metroid 2 remake or Metroid 1 remake.
Yes.
Nintendo's just doing whatever they want with with Mario at this point, so I'm
know,
just interested
Yeah,
to see what they do.
I mean, this is like the type. I think I've told all of you this, but I want to say it for the video. This is like the type of game that like people on Fantendo were talking about in like 2013. Like, oh, this would be so
Yeah,
cool.
this does look like a Fantender like thing. We were joking about like some of the choices, but yeah, it does.
Well,
It
I
is
see the
starting
vision
to.
now. You know what? You know what?
We just
You can just add everybody.
Favorite game.
Maybe it is cool to have a billion characters.
Everyone
With
is
no rhyme
here.
or reason.
Mario Kart edition.
we're growing a soul.
I think the only rule is it has to be mainline Mario, right?
Yeah, at this point, I think the only barrier is like I don't think they're adding RPG stuff. I'd like
Yeah,
RPG stuff. I'd actually be really cool if they added RPG stuff. I'd actually really.
I agree. I would love Mario RPG stuff, but that's just unrealistic.
Yeah,
and that's
like
fine.
they've never done it before. I don't think they'll do it now. Especially
Yeah, it's fine.
And maybe
It's
maybe
fine.
it's like DLC, but I don't think we're getting it now.
I think
WarioWare,
put
but yeah,
WarioWare stuff. I can see it. Like DLC.
we need Orbulon and his UFO as a racer.
Dude,
WarioWare
dribble-
stuff would be cool, but I think that's leaning too much on not actually gonna happen. Because
Yeah, no, I don't think it'll happen. At least not like with the game releases. Maybe
I feel like-
if they're feeling really generous, they could do like a Diamond City like map with like that, like Ashley's Mansion, Crygor's Lab.
Could be
is all
neat.
at fourth place.
I think the best way of doing it is tracks. I agree. Tracks is probably just the best way of just having like a.
Yeah, I just don't know.
representation.
I don't know if after like what they did with Mario Kart 8, I don't know if they'd have the DLC focus on Mario or if they just have it be crossovers again.
It's weird because I feel like what's it called? Wario Land stuff has Loki a slightly higher chance of making it to like a cameo role or like a course role. I don't know, it just seems
Yeah,
like
I
something
mean,
they do.
Wario
have a-
Shipyard is like very, very loosely based off Wario Land. but
Wario-
it's based off Wario Land.
I already
I feel
kind
like-
of have a dream. Sorry.
I feel like they're just trying to disassociate WarioWare from the Mario brand. It's completely own thing.
well, I mean, they've
Yeah,
kind of
so-
always been doing that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying they're just trying to push
Yeah.
that.
If they do decide that it should be more with it, then they can just do that. But they've
If
always
you're
been
getting
good about it.
anything Warrior Land related, I'm sorry, but Way Forward is making that game.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the Way Forward.
That-
Like, okay,
Mario Land
with
game.
Wario, okay, with WarioWare and Mario Kart, like, there's a reference to WarioWare that's like a sponsorship, but it's called like Wario Game, and they put the
Yeah.
biker outfit in the game, but it looks completely different than what the biker outfit actually looks like.
So they just made it completely different.
Yeah, so I don't.
Is that the
huh?
is that the truck driver like
What do you mean it's a
Republican
truck
looking
driver? I thought it
Wario?
was supposed to be like his biker outfit though.
It has the same jacket but with a different color. It's like
it's
like
the
almost
Wish
there.
version. Wario
like-
lost his original biker outfit and he had to order one on Wish.com.
Yeah, I don't know why like they're so like they're willing to put like Yoshi and Donkey Kong stuff, and they'll probably I'm assuming they're just gonna put EGAD in the game at this point.
I hope EGAD is a character.
But
That'd be
they've
good.
always been weird about like WarioWare specifically.
Yeah, EGAD would be a
Luigi's
great
Mansion
character.
King Boo is so in.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, Rebirth as a
So-
costume.
It isn't Tor.
Oh yeah, it is in Tor. Yeah, you're right. But I don't know. Maybe.
So I do want to
They're very
ask.
strange with Luigi's Mansion. They're just being so like. I don't even know how to describe it. They don't fuck around with it.
I mean, I don't really think there's
Oh
that
my
much.
gosh. Bird's been trying to talk for like the past half minute.
Heavy.
Oh my goodness.
Story of my life. Anyway, let me just say this real quick before I get talked over again. There's a real big resurgence of Mario Bros. 2 enemies recently, by the way. It's not just Ninja. People keep forgetting that Pokey is a Mario Bros. 2 character.
He is.
I
Yeah.
kind of forget about
Yeah,
that.
so is
I
Baba.
genuinely forget
Pokey
because
and
he
Baba
feels
both
more
came
like
from
Mario
Mario
3.
Isn't he Mario 3? What?
Pokey isn't
No,
even
he's
in
Mario Bros. 2,
3.
man.
What?
Yeah, he's not in Mario Bros. 3, he's in Mario Bros. 2. And he didn't come back until Mario World.
Oh
Where
my
he
god.
didn't really get much of a change in design. He just went from green to yellow and then got spikes
Yeah,
on his
I
head.
knew he was green originally. I knew he was green.
But it's not just there. Fry Guy also made an appearance in Mario Bros. Wonder.
What?
Dude,
Where?
Yeah. Very late game. He kind of just showed up as a really small enemy, but it is Fry Guy.
not gonna lie,
Is
I
it like
kind of did.
is it like the tiny version when he like splits up?
Yeah, it's the one that spits fire at you and smiles like a menacing little gremlin.
Yeah.
Wait, is Fry Guy the fire boss?
No, he's just a normal enemy. Like a normal enemy that hangs on the ceilings and walls and spits fire at you.
Wait, I do not remember this.
Hold on, let me
Not
show
gonna
you.
lie.
But no,
Mario
I
Wonder.
genuinely like
Right,
Pokey
guy.
always does feel like a Mario 3 enemy to me.
No, Fry
Yeah.
Guy
Okay.
is the fire boss.
Maybe I was wrong. It's called Fry Foe. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know.
it looks like Fry
Shit.
Guy.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
fire dude.
Never
Was
shit.
it-
All this talk of Mario 3 just reminds me of like the fucking have some moms clip from
But-
the advanced
Dude,
games.
you know what? You can keep everything in Mario 2 in Mario 2, but bring back Bowser. That's my only request.
I like the other
War
one.
and
See,
Mauser,
that's
yeah.
the thing. I honestly think that a lot of Mario Bros. 2 enemies are definitely going to make a resurgence at least between the beginning of Mario Kart or the end of the Switch 2 cycle. Because it feels like it's just coming around soon enough. Like, soon enough we'll be able to see the masked dragon guys at the beginning of the first level. I don't even know the names of that thing.
Was Angry Sun Mario 2 or Mario 3?
Mario 3. You're probably thinking Phantom for Mario 2.
Phantom yeah, okay, I was.
Also,
Or
like,
Phantom.
to be fair, like, I honestly like Chain Chomp also just feels weird to think about as a Mario 3 enemy. Cause like it just always like
Its
it's most
appearance
iconic.
in like Mario 64 is so iconic. It's weird thinking that
Yeah.
it comes from that.
I don't know. It's a little confusing, maybe, but like, I feel like Mario Bros. 2 enemies are starting to make a resurgence again. And
can
I
see
think
it.
War
I mean,
War is
imagine,
definitely
Ninja's
possible.
Ninja's always been around. It's just that they've been using them more.
God, I forget that people thought that Ninja was a bird.
What?
There was like artwork, official artwork, by the animators of the Mario Bros. Super Show.
I was about to ask, was it from that?
Yeah, I just
To be
keep
fair,
forgetting that they thought it was
they
a bird.
misinterpreted a lot of this stuff.
They really did.
Dude, it's
I mean,
crazy
there
to
was-
me that original show was made so early on that to get like the 80s like main villain goon characters, they had to put in fucking Mauser and Tri-Clyde as Bowser's main minions.
It's really, yeah. I think it's also funny. I think Birdo makes an appearance before Bowser does in the Super Show.
Doesn't Birdo like kidnap Toad and like?
Yeah, that's the
tries to,
first
like-
episode.
Yeah, I remember that. I
Oh,
watched that.
sorry,
as a
I
kid.
don't want to bring this too off topic, but I love the little Ninja Mario All Stars versions because it looks like they have like buck teeth.
Why
it looks
are you
like they're
purple?
It looks like they're smiling with buck teeth.
Yeah, it's a weird bug too.
Purple.
Why?
Oh yeah, why do they have mouths? They don't have mouths.
Ew.
Very strange.
Why is he like
Yeah,
sparkly?
that's what the Mario Super Show guys thought ninjas looked like.
That's the original design from the Doki Doki Panic.
Oh, is
They
it?
weren't.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Oh, okay, because I just assumed it's current design. That's what it always was. Because it looked like that in Mario World. Like, wow, that's like where it first like got its modern.
Yeah,
look.
and then in Mario, and then like in some of the like games like this, like I think it always was intended to be like.
No way they put the
were-
fucking Pidgeot in here.
I think they were intended to just have mouths, and then it got changed.
Dr. Luigi.
I think, yeah, because I think Mario World was like the last time they got like an actual design change. Outside of when they were purple in Mario Advance for some reason.
Very, very strange.
Do we think
You know what?
Dr.
I don't-
Skid's come back?
Oh yeah, I think bare minimum we get all the ones that were in tour.
Anyway,
Dr. Dolphin is so in.
All right,
Anything-
let me just get to the final slide and then we can just have our yap session because we
Yeah.
already had a yap session. So
This whole thing was a yap session.
they put Foreman Spike in the Mario movie. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Chapter 11. The game is $80 fucking dollars. This game is it costs so much money. It better have a bunch of stuff in it. Frankly.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm like concerned with because I hope we get item DLC. Cause the item selection just looks alright, but like I really hope they like go off the walls and like add just a bunch of item DLC.
You know what's even more annoying? Not just only is it $80, but this is the first like functional Mario Kart in 10 years.
Yeah.
They
So
love their fans so much they'll make them pay extra.
it's just if this game is costing so much, even if we already know every single character, like there better be just an insane amount of stuff to do, and like replayability and everything.
Dude, I
Yeah, I
can
think
buy.
That's
I
a
can buy
steep ass
two-
price.
I can buy 2 Mario Kart Tour Diddy Kong passes in this with the price of this one game.
Yeah, and this game doesn't even give you Diddy Kong, as far as we know.
$40 for Diddy Kong.
You're gonna look real dumb if Diddy Kong gets added.
I'm gonna delete this video. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just put this here. So, do you have?
No.
Is there
Ben.
any like closing stuff we want to say?
Finn like
Uh,
dolphin.
Yeah, like Dolphin.
Oh my god.
Add Blarg. We need Blarg.
All right. We can add Blarg.
Mario King Dolphin fan art. I hope people made it. I don't want to make it. Oh my god. Oh wait, they should add the Penguin King as a skin from the Mario movie.
Freaking
The guy that was in the movie for 3 minutes.
Okay,
Oh,
now
yeah.
because
Dude,
I've
he was
seen
in.
you-
He was in. I mean, he was like Loki, the only funny part of the movie. So.
Yes, Trebuchet.
I know you like the original Blarg. How do you feel about Yoshi's Island Blarg?
I do not like Gargantuan Blarg.
Oh, I forgot it has a different name. No, I think Gargantua is just the big one. I don't remember.
I think the original is really funny.
I like.
And they don't
Yoshi's
even show that much up
Round of
in Super
applause.
Mario World
Give
anyway.
it a
So
round of applause. This was great.
There we go.
Yay! That was awesome.
Rebirth left.
That was awesome.
ready
I
yet.
don't know if I clapped.
I'm
I
gonna
clapped.
show everything after Goomba foreskin, because the
What?
viewers do not need to see that.
Yeah, that.
Goomba foreskin.
Yeah, we
Dude, I
we're
saw
good.
that and was like, oh no.
I thought you posted that.
I did. I was like, oh no.
Then why'd you post it here?
I
Fucking
posted it.
foreskin.
He's like, I'm just a little bit curious, is all. I just want to
Little-
know.
Okay.
Little Goomba curious.
This is on you, Shell Creeper. Everyone, look at it. Look at it.
That's the shell creeper.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa! I'm only doing this because I don't want to edit this later. I really just want to shit this video out.
You're literally
Mario-
the laziest designer of all time and must be absolutely banished from
Dude.
the discussion.
We were supposed to finish recording this yesterday. I got more videos to make.
All for your like 30 subscribers, yeah.
Dude, people, I like all the stuff that me and Chungunder have been talking about. People have already started making YouTube videos on it. I'm like behind the curve right now. I gotta get this stuff out
you
there.
need to get on the market.
You
Yeah,
got a
like
lot
I
more.
need to be able to say like Tatonga's gonna be in the game before like Nintendo Land can beat me to it.
Nintendo Land me too.
Whoa,
yeah.
I
I wonder what
Yeah.
Nintendo Land's
What are
most
you
recent
doing?
upload.
Trebuchet.
Yeah, what's up?
This is unrelated, but I'm watching like a long play of Doki Doki Panic right now, and like they threw like a like a vegetable at a Shy Guy, and it made like a screeching noise.
Wait, send it.
Okay, go in like 1 minute 50 seconds.
I want to tell if anybody is still watching this, thank you for bringing up my watch time, but can we agree that the pre-rendered styles for this game sucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
150.
Here's King Moo. Everybody thank BN for making King Moo.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Anytime.
This
Is
is
that
my favorite.
Poto Giga?
Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry, I cursed in
the-
your video.
the-
Up.
That's Purple Ninja. That's Bird Ninja.
Wait,
That-
are we still in the 10 seconds
is
into the
that-
video?
What do you mean 10 seconds into the video?
Are we still in the first 10 seconds of the video?
Yeah, don't say shit.
No!
Alright, I'm gonna.
It's over.
No bad words, guys. We all gotta behave.
So 150.
I like the sound of the Shy Guys when they get hit. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Bro, this lines up with Shy Guy Toady theory.
Shy Guys Toady Theory.
What?
Maybe they are toadies. They do sound
wait,
like little
these guys-
dorks that wear glasses. Dude, I need to explain this to everybody that if they're still watching this. Do you have like the picture that says like toadies are Chungunder, we're at the end of the video yap session. We've already talked about Mario Kart.
Yeah, so
It's literally over.
basically, I'm just saying, I've always had this theory that toadies have to be Shy Guys because they look similar to like Shy Guys already, and even in recent like games, they're adding more and more like features. Like they added shoes to these guys.
Are we talking about like who can be playable?
We are not talking about.
I already did.
toadies,
Okay.
toadies are gonna be played.
So to give you a rundown, I
Yeah,
added
one
this
sec,
because
one
Maui
sec.
told
I
me
want
to.
to-
This is the
I
original.
want to, I need
Probably
to say
gonna-
something.
What's
I need
up?
to talk about this because I think that this is a rant. This is a rant. If you cannot change the color of Yoshi independent from the costume, that would be fucking stupid. That'd be so dumb. Why can't green Yoshi wear a top hat? Huh? Huh?
That's true.
Exactly.
Do you like this
What if-
picture? Oh
what I'm
wait,
more
I'll
upset
send this to
about
you,
is-
BN. Do you like
Yeah.
what I did here?
What I'm more upset about is the fact that you can't change colors of Shy Guy or Birdo yet. I don't think.
That's
I
like,
was
that's
gonna
like if
it's
they,
in there.
that's like if they added
Dude,
ice
what if-
cream.
Dude,
That's
what
like
if each color for each costume was like an individual slot?
Maybe I'm scared of the color red.
Oh, hell
yeah. That's like if you gave like Hammer Bro like a really cool baseball hat, but you said, oh, only Ice Bro can wear it actually. Oh, and you can't use Ice Bro by himself.
Do you like Chunga? Do you like this one? This is
I
the
like that
fishbone
one.
claws.
The Stone Claws. Did you throw in the? Did you throw in like Boom Boom and Nabbit?
Yeah, I put in your little tier list that you made. You forgot Conqueror on this.
I don't care.
You don't care? You don't care? This is serious.
I just don't care.
Dude, dude, YouTube is going to shut down because of
yeah, Trebuchet. Another thing that helps with the theory pile of the Toady thing is there's literally a totem in Super Circuit with Toadies, Sniffets, and Shy Guys on it.
Why are we talking about toadies?
Dude, toadies are Shy Guys are toadies. Shy Guys are toadies.
No, I've literally had this theory for so long, and nobody knows who the Toady enemy is. So they're like, oh yeah, man. And I'm
So
really
anyway, I could see it. Let's talk about why K. Rool is coming back.
No.
K-Rool is not no, he
Yes,
might
he
come
is.
back. He might come back.
You know it's not the same thing as Lord
And
Frederick.
also,
You know it's
and also,
No.
add to the Shy
Where is
Guy
it?
parallels is
Toad,
like,
what?
no.
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm
get you don't
opening
wanna
another
believe it.
image because I don't like that
get
one
you
down
don't
there.
want.
I
get
just
that
yeah, I
people,
was about to bring that one up.
like I get that people
Yeah.
bring that image up, but it's
Girth.
we saw a anthropomorphic crocodile enemy. It's happening.
Actually, it was an alligator, so
By
it's not
King
happening.
K. Rool.
Actually, no,
Always
that's a
believed
lie.
in
That's a
reincarnation.
complete lie.
What?
No. They're called crocoids. They are called
Oh.
crocoids.
Actually, it's a chimpanzee wearing a crocodile skin.
Squidward is named Squidward, but he's an octopus.
That's not the same thing.
Trebuchet.
Yo, what's up?
We also gotta bring up, the one thing where Luigi's gets scared from the Toady, like the Shy Guy's mask falling off, and it would make sense if it's a Toady, He's those
Okay, are
kidnapped-
we done talking about Mario Kart? Because I'm still recording all of this.
Oh hell no!
Why are you still recording? I thought we were
Heard
done.
my crack
I
theory.
thought we were gonna talk about Mario Kart, but we're talking about Toadies and Donkey Kong
What
Bonanza.
about more Mario Kart?
We're-
I thought you were
they-
done. That's why we were.
Okay,
talking.
Chungar,
It's
since you came
That's
here,
why we're talking about
since
my
you
crack
came here
theory.
after, yeah, we've talked about Ward and Tatanga in the game before,
We
right?
lost the plot.
No,
We lost
did you guys talk about the story mode prediction?
Yeah, we talked about
Yeah.
story mode and boss fights and the rainbow shards.
My prediction is that Robo DK will be boss.
Robo DK.
Yeah,
Do
he's
I
already in
know?
the game. He's already in the game. It's not impossible.
He is in the game, yeah. Wait, guys,
Like,
do you guys notice? I just
yeah.
realized that Rocky Wrench got redesigned.
Yeah, I like that. I like that it's
hell?
not a module
like-
anymore. I kind
Not
of
a
like that
redesign.
it's different.
Not it.
I
Not a
like that. I
redesign,
like his.
it's
I
a
like his new
return.
dog. Oh yeah, it is a
Big
different character.
deal.
That's Mega Rocky Wrench. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. To be fair, that is more reflective of the original Rocky
Well,
Wrench
yeah, it's like
artwork.
it's like saying DK's this redesign is a total redesign when in reality it's just blending two designs. Like it's
Honestly, I honestly just prefer because it looks like
Wait. No.
I think new-
No, hold
I
on.
think new
look at
Rocky
this,
Wrench is
look at this.
better.
This is Rocky Wrench's model in Mario Kart Tour. So that
Yeah.
actually is the Rocky Wrench redesign. That is not Mega Rocky Wrench. That's a different character. It's the same character.
Dude, this is why they were looking like this in DS, and then something changed.
It was literally just.
They
Super
got
Mario.
new Super Mario Brosified.
They just turned them into the same thing.
Yeah.
And then
that-
they went back on it.
That is
Dude,
a
I
Kremlin
want
movie.
Rocky Wrench to have a bunch of hats as different costumes, which is just
Real
different
shit.
hats.
Real shit.
So
Would
Rocky-
any of us be complaining if that T-Rex was playable?
Dude, I actually
Really?
Rex.
Oh, look! This is actually this kind of helps my thing with the stickers. Actually, not really.
You
This
zoomed
is,
into the wrong thing.
this is like a Jeep type thing, but there's a sticker on this cart.
Of the
Great
T-Rex.
sticking. Yeah, you're correct.
Wait,
But-
wait, yo.
No,
wait.
no, but like what I was saying earlier, it looks like you can get sponsorship stickers, and you probably put
Yeah, I'm
one on
pretty
it.
sure.
Wait, guys, wait. They redesigned the T-Rex. It has a Yoshi head.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
like that they look like Yoshis, but they aren't like
They redesigned-
Yoshis.
There
They
are Yoshi,
redesigned-
the T-Rex.
Like,
Oh
they
yeah,
redesigned-
this is kind of unrelated, but searching for Rocky Wrench, I found this really cool Mario 3 artwork I didn't know
Is
about.
that who is that?
Oh, the Kappa. That's one of the kings that were transformed.
King transformations.
Oh,
I
I thought this was a
I-
Koopaline OC. I was
Yeah,
so
no.
confused.
That's not. I think this is the one official artwork that depicts like one of the like other kings from like the other kingdoms being transformed.
You think Rex from Mario World comes back?
I think everyone needs to see this. I think everyone watching the video needs to see this. Yeah, what's
Thanks
up?
for playing.
You end the video with this.
Wait, no, you can't end the video
no.
with that. You have to end the video with
Okay.
this.
You have to end it. Yeah, no, I agree
You know
with
what?
Jump Thunder.
This one gets to go first. This one gets to go first. All right. See, look at how sick this is. I would buy this. I'd buy this. I'd wear it once and then only wear it at my house, so I'm not going anywhere. Bye. Everyone say bye. Say bye. Bye.
King Moo Moo.